You know, there are a lot of products on the market that are out there to prevent human odor, to feed deer, to lure deer. Well, after several years of testing, the leader in scent elimination technology, Scent Blocker, has come out with a liquid spray attractant called DUI, Deer Under the Influence. We recently came back from our annual August bear trip to Ontario. You know, in a lot of black bear habitat, it's almost impossible to hunt black bears without baiting. You know, the types of baits and techniques for baiting vary differently across North America. So this year we decided to try DUI on bears. We started spraying established bait sites, and the activity on these sites sprayed with DUI were seen immediately. From our cutting back pics, we've seen that the frequency of visits, particularly daytime visits, was increased dramatically. While in Ontario, we also went to a swamp and sprayed DUI on cattails, and moose started showing up, one after another, simply amazing. Well, now it's time to show you some amazing video of DUI used on bears. Now at Bob's spot, he started spraying DUI on about August 10th. I came up and took over the spraying duties on about August 13th. Now, that day, we couldn't even get away from the spot before this happened.
Well, I actually thought at this point, for me as a hunter, this was pretty exciting. What you're about to see, I really don't recommend you as viewers to do it.
He is so calm. He loves this stuff.
I didn't have a problem with him scratching on my boot. I actually didn't have a problem when he was almost up in my lap. But don't you dare mess with my iPad.
Look at the end of my shoe. When he licked on the end of my shoe, I've got this DUI all over my shoe, and the overspray from this stuff got on my iPad. I literally had to push my arrow back and jump him. He was going to take off with my iPad.
Now, DUI for whitetails works great in states that allow feeding by applying DUI on feeding stations. The strong, sweet smell will cause the deer to come sooner, come more during daylight hours, and stay longer. It becomes addicting, but make sure you check your state's regulations regarding feeding and attractants before using. Thanks for watching. I'm Larry Woodward from Scent Blocker's Most Wanted. Get you some DUI and get your deer under the influence.